Holly mama, won't you choose to lose your blues? Why, I am here to sing your cheer and bring you some good news. See that bluebird chase away that blackbird. Look, there's a rainbow to change your views. Now I've been waiting, hesitating, investigating blues. Found a cure that's pure, and I'm sure your gloom you're bound to lose. And if you love me, you will see. Oh, it's melancholy, mama, lose your blues.
How do, Miss Williams? Ma, but you is looking elegant this evening.
Thank you, Mrs. Slappy.
Ain't she now? She sure is that Herbert.
Excuse me. Hey there. Webster, give me a cup. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you the world's greatest colored entertainer who's just arrived here from New Orleans, where she's entertained thousands and thousands with her singing and dancing. Now, I want you to give this little colored gal a big hand. Miss Sappho Dill. Quiet. Just a minute. Miss Sappho is going to be accompanied by her husband, the world's greatest colored pianist, Mr. Webster Dill. Mr. Webster. All right, Webster, let him go, man.
Hey, slow down, boy.
Now, Miss Williams, I will show you is wrong. Her and permanent is only business associates, that's all.
You's talking only words, Florence Slapper. I wasn't born yesterday.
What's the matter, honey? Ain't you feeling well?
Now you know just how I'm feeling, Permanent Williams. Every time I look at that fool gal dancing, I thinks how good she'd look with a lily in her hand.
Well, I'll excuse myself. Honey, them ain't no kind of thoughts for you to be thinking.
Maybe not, but I done warned you now. If you don't fire her out of her job, there's going to be a quick call for undertaker.
You don't mean that...
I mean that I done stood all our prospectus standing, and you and her one is pretty close to some genuine trouble.
But that's crazy talk, honey. You knows yourself that only since Sappho and Webster done come here does we make any money. Why, they done made the place a gold mine.
Well, if you don't fire both of them, your gold mine's going to turn into a gold brick.
But, baby, where are we going to get anybody to play the piano as good as Webster?
Oh, I got small use for that big elephant. Ain't he allowed this flirtation to go on right there under his bare nose?
Honey, can't I convince you that there ain't no such thing between I and Sappho?
You've got about much chance convincing me of that as a one-eyed pig has got at a barbecue.
But, baby, I done told you time and again that my dancing with Sappho is purely a matter of business.
Yeah, and funny business, I'm thinking.
Ain't that permanent? Why don't you and Sappho put on a dance for me? There you are. Come on now. You ain't so, is you, Jonquil?
So? Oh, no, I ain't so. Say, I'm so sore, big boy, if I was covered all over with ointment, I'd still eat.
Yeah, permanent. Yeah, it's Sappho. Now, put on that dance. Sappho, I got a little talk for you. I wish you'd step into my private office a minute.
Can't we talk out here?
We better go in here where we won't be disturbed. Come on.
Can I get anything else for you people?
Sappho, the day you done come to Birmingham is the most unlucky day of my life.
What you mean, big fella? You said words, but they ain't got no sense to 'em.
Well, I was admitting that you and Webster done boosted the business, but you done took away all the happiness of being a married man.
Oh, you mean Jonquil?
That's just who I mean, is Jonquil.
And she's jealous of I and you?
All two, both of us.
Well, why don't you tell her that she ain't got no cause to be jealous of we?
Oh, don't make me laugh, gal. A lot of good that'd do.
Well, surely it would, if you was to tell her that we used to be married and had gotten a divorce from each other.
Why, was I to tell her that, Sappho, you and I would be attending a concert, and the music would be playing soft and low, but you and I wouldn't be able to hear none of it.
Well, if she only knowed it, there ain't but one person in this world that she ain't got no cause to be jealous of, and her is me.
Yeah, you know that, Sappho, and I know it. But if Jonquil don't know it, we's in an awful fix.
You is. I ain't.
Oh, now, Sappho, come on, be a good sport and leave Birmingham for old time's sake.
What's the matter with you, Prominent William? You is most as foolish as you look. Let me tell you one thing right here and now. I ain't fixing to leave Birmingham.
But, Sappho...
Don't go butting me. When I went to first come here, you was just about broke. And we suggested you make a cabaret out of your restaurant. And right away you started making money, now didn't you?
Money ain't no good to you once you's dead.
Oh, you getting dead don't interest me none.
What if I fires both of you?
Yeah, but you won't.
How come not?
Because you ain't got the nerve. You ain't most got the nerve.
On count?
On count Webster hates you so.
He never acted like it.
That's because he don't know that you is the man he hates.
Meaning which?
Meaning this. Before I and Webster married, he done asked me all about the fella that I gotten divorced away from. Oh, no, I ain't never told him your name. But I has told him plenty else. And I ain't told him the truth, neither. I didn't tell him that you used to bully me all the time. On account of when I married him, I was going to do all the bullying in that family. But I did tell him that you used to beat me all the time.
But I didn't.
And I told him that you was the cruelest man ever. Well, if you even done half the things to me that he thinks you did, there wouldn't be enough of me left to put a postage stamp on. Well, that man Webster is so plumb crazy about me that he always did say when he met my first husband, he was going to beat him up so bad that the insurance company wouldn't pay off on account the body can't be identified.
But Sappho.
Yep. He just squash you like stepping on a caterpillar.
Sappho, surely, gal, you ain't serious.
Oh, ain't I, though? Does you think I ain't? Well, you just find me waiting to share cabaret. Let me tell him that you was my first husband, and right away you is going to be ain't.
Oh, excuse me, Perry, didn't mean too funny. But excuse me, Miss Dale, isn't this here our day?
It certainly is, Mr. Slacker. Thank you very much, Mr. Williams, for raising our salary. I know Mr. Dill will be pleased to work for you for 4 months more.
Excuse me, Williams, excuse me. Oh.
I didn't get no time to ask you last night, Colonel, so I'm going to ask you now.
Yeah, honey.
Is you discharged Sappho yet? And if you ain't, is you going to discharge her from working for us?
I ain't said I ain't.
Well, you ain't said you is.
I ain't said nothing.
Well, I'm asking you now, for the last and finalest time, is you is or is you ain't?
I ain't. Honey, I can't.
You can't? Oh, my Lord. Then I knows the worst.
Baby, you ain't believing.
I believes what I believes, and I'm telling you right here now. Does you not get rid of that woman, then I gets rid of her myself.
Baby, is you prospecting to do something? Now, sweetness.
I thank you for them cornbreads, Mr. Williams. I got to eat with you, but I ain't craving to make no talk.
Well, anyway, Miss Williams, you ain't gonna make such a hell of a good-looking widow.
Widow?
Honey, ain't you gonna fix me no breakfast this morning?
No, I ain't going to fix you no breakfast, you big lazy hippopotamus. Does you think you's married to a servant?
Miss Dill?
Oh, good morning. Oh, thank you.
Is it something important, honey?
Yes, it's important, but it ain't none of your business. What does you mean, insulting me like you done, Miss Williams?
I means to inform you, Miss Dill, that you and your big fat husband is hereby discharged from working at this here restaurant. Says which? Says you is both fired, discharged, kicked out.
I ain't never known that so many words could make such a little bit of sense.
You heard me. Get out.
Who said so?
I does.
Who you is?
I runs this place.
You does not. Your husband runs it.
Well, he says for you to get out.
He didn't know such a thing.
Didn't he? Well, his guana said.
He ain't.
I reckon I knows my own husband.
I reckon you don't know him no better than I does. Not even half as good.
Say, what do you mean, colored woman?
I means this. Did your husband ever tell you that he was married once before he married you? Did he tell you that I was the woman that he was married to? That I was the firstest Mrs. Permanent Williams? You? Yes, me. So you see you ain't got no cause to be jealous on account of me, 'cause I has had all of him that I wants. I's done and finished with him. And you is perfectly welcome to what is left. So you see, by me being his first wife, there ain't nothing that you can tell me about your husband that I don't already know. I have the honor to bid you good morning, Mrs. Williams.
She done had all the permanent she wants. I'm getting leftovers, am I? Well, I'll show that yellow snake.
Can I be of any resistance to you, Miss Williams?
Yes, you can, Florence Slapper. You can shut your mouth. Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, you can. You can tell me where I can find that big fat elephant of a Webster deal.
Well, sure, Ken. I just let Webster down to Miss Sally Crouch's home cooking hotel.
Thank you. Now, if you just stick around, you'll see some fireworks.
Fireworks? Yeah, this ain't the 4th of July.
Hello, honey. Permanent, ain't it?
Uh-huh. I've him. Where you been today, woman?
I've been talking.
Who you been talking to?
Only your ex-wife.
My which?
Your ex-wife.
Meaning?
How many ex-wives is you got?
One too much.
Well, I've been talking to her.
What'd she say?
Well, Sappho didn't say much, Permanent. Not near enough. So, I thought I'd go and have a little talk with her husband.
Webster deal?
Mm-hmm. You see, I kind of gotten the idea that he never knowed before that you and Sappho used to be married.
What'd he say?
Oh, ain't what he said, Permanent. It's how he said it.
Oh, my Lord.
Hey, Permanent. What's all the matter here?
Permanent? Permanent?
Mr. Dill, sir.
So you was Sappho's first husband, huh? I is sure surprised to know it. I've been long wanting to meet up with Sappho's first husband, and now that I has done so, I asks you a question, and I want an honest answer. Say, look here, boy. What's the best way for a man to go about getting divorced away from that Sappho?